tackle, number 52, Ed Stewart. And another defensive tackle, number 9, John Jewett. And a defensive end, number 74, Larry Bickbinder. And another defensive end, number 62, Ded Szymanski. And a linebacker, number 80, Todd Pratt. And another linebacker, number 44, Nick Campmuller. And another linebacker, number 20, Eric.
So we have a long trip in store for us in 2 weeks, Joe. Now the quarterback rolls out to the right, rushes on, throws it out there. It's intercepted. Ivkovich has got it at the 40, and he's going to be hit and dropped as soon as he grabs that interception. And Ludington with the first break of the game. The Orioles will take over, and it'll be on Reed City's 42-yard line. So the first break of the football game goes the Orioles. Two wide receivers now set, one to each side. Nathan Meisner calls out the signals, and they pitch it out to Laird. Cuts off a block. He's got some running room. He's inside the 25, inside the 20, and down to around the 12-yard line. Noah Laird with a nice piece of running around the right side. Fourth down play for Ludington, and back to throw goes Meisner. Rushes on. He'll throw it out there, and it's caught by Laird. He's inside the 20 and knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Crane back to punt for Reed City. Gets a good step. Now he's going to run it. Now he's looking up. He's going to run it now, and he's going to be all down at the 39-yard line. So a big play for the Orioles on a fourth down. Reed City tried to go for it, and Ludington will take over at around the 40-yard line. Meisner calls out the signals. He goes back to throw. He'll throw it out there, and it is going to be caught by Ivkovich. He's inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal for Ludington. On 3rd and 5, and you go long. But we said sooner or later that Meisner's going to make some plays, and a nice catch by Ivkovich, too. And the thing of it is, that was better coverage than we've seen in a lot of passes that have gone incomplete. That's right. What do we say about the 2-yard line? At the 2-yard line, first down and goal for Ludington. Okay, let's give them 31 yards on the play. That's the halfback. And they're going to keep it. Meisner will roll out to the right. He's going to try and get in. Now he throws a touchdown. Meisner threw it just as he was hit, and the Orioles have scored. Fauna Speck alone in the end zone, and he catches the 1-yard touchdown pass. Boy, is that keeping the ball to the last second. And then it kind of wobbled out there, because I think he might have been hit as he was throwing it, but he got it out there. Well, the Orioles drop first blood. It's 6-0. That was big that they scored there. I mean, you just can't dominate a team and have the other team make some, I think, some bad coaching decisions, have great field position all first half and not get nothing out of it. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the Orioles lead in this football game 7-0. We'll be back. This is Oriole football. To come back to catch him from behind. 5:53 to go here in the second quarter. Reed City with it. They'll go pitch out to the right side. And Crane tries to get outside, turn the corner. He's going to be hauled out by Meisner right at the Orioles sideline. Might have been a yard gain on the play, but we have a flag in the backfield, and we'll wait and tell you what that is as soon as we find out. It's going to be against Reed City. Cass will set his team. 2 setbacks behind him. Cass on a quick count. Rushes on. Ball's loose. Fumble picked up by Tim Smith. Tim Smith inside the 20, the 10, the 5. Tim Smith picked up the fumble as the quarterback was hit, and Tim Smith takes it in for the touchdown. I think he picked that ball up at around the 40-yard line. Yeah, and it was Thorson is the one that made the hit. He caused the fumble. Tim Smith picked up that fumble. Thorson caused it. Smith takes it for the touchdown. And you can see why Smith plays football in that cross-country or track game. And Reed City will kick it off. Dave Emig will kick it off for Reed City. Back deep is Alex Hernandez and Noah Laird for the Orioles. Emig gets the sign, and he'll move into it, and it's a low kick, and Hernandez has got it at the 18. He's up to the 20, the 30. Right straight ahead, Hernandez. He's at the 50 and down to the 47-yard line. He just went right straight up the middle with that return, and Ludington with real good field position again. They'll start this drive from the 48-yard lines. You can make something positive happen. Quick count. They give it straight ahead to Engelhardt. He's inside the 5. He's in, I think, for the touchdown. No signal yet. They say touchdown at the 1. Boy, from up here, it looked like he was in. A little delay. The Orioles kind of made it look like a little draw play, and Engelhardt had a big seam right straight ahead. Full inside the 1. Meisner on a long count, and he's going to give it off to Strauss. He bounces to the outside, and he's in for the end zone for the touchdown. Mike Strauss. The lead goes to 20-7, and the Orioles respond just like Reed City responded to the Orioles going up 14. Now they're going to have to go through their calisthenics again just to get loose for halftime show. High formation now for the Orioles. 2 wideouts to the right side. Meisner has it, and he goes back to throw. Rushes on. He'll throw it out there, and it's going to be caught, I believe, by Bonnesbeck at the 3rd. Ludington. Meisner on a long count. Pitches it out there to Laird. Fakes the reverse. Cuts it up the field, and still on his feet inside the 15. 10-5. Touchdown, Ludington. Noah Laird. They fake the reverse, and Noah Laird goes 29 yards for a touchdown.
And you know what, Ron? I think that's the play that they were trying to set up when Meisner fumbled the snap on 3rd down. I believe it was on 3rd down on the series before when he didn't get from center. I think that was the exact same play.
And did Noah Laird show some speed that time? He saw an opening, and he cut it right up between Reed City defenders into the end zone for the touchdown. 3-game losing streak. Brian Cass calls out the signals, and he's going to pitch it out to Crane. Tries to sweep the right side. We have a flag on the play, and Crane is going to go down at around the 35-yard line. Meisner steals the ball. We're going to have a flag in the backfield, though.
I think you're probably going to get a hold on the tight end that time, Webster.
3-yard line. 2nd down play for Reed City. Back to throw Cass. Throws it out there, and it's going to be intercepted by Noah Laird. Noah Laird gets 1 block. Now he cuts it back to the near side. Gets another block. Tries to get outside, and now he's going to be hit and dropped around the 21-yard line. And nice field position again for the Orioles, and a nice interception by Noah Laird.
Our secondary has just been outstanding all night long. There just hasn't been a lot of open receivers for Reed City.
First down for Reed City. And they need about 18. Cass will keep it. He's going to be hit and drop. Nice play there by the Oriole defense. Was it 77? Yep, 77. Tim Smith on the sack right there. He stopped that play before they could get the option going.
Did his job. I mean, the quarterback beats him and goes a long ways, but he's right where he was supposed to be.
High formation. Meisner calls out the signals on a long count. Glad you're with us here. We're in the 3rd period. Delay off to Noah Laird, and Noah Laird is going to go down at the Reed City 45. Going to be anchor spot. High formation. Meisner will give it off to Noah Laird, and Noah Laird's got some yardage. He's inside the 40 down to around the 36-yard line. And that's going to be enough yardage for a first down. I think it's going to be close to this. And so is Anthony. Thorson the center. Now they're going to pitch it back to Laird. Cuts off 1 block. Cuts it up the field. Still on his feet inside the 30. Down to the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Noah Laird and another Ludington first down.
And that was just some good hard running that time. I mean, he made a nice move in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage. Cut inside of the block.
Reed City on the attack. The quarterback sets his team. Cass calls out the signals. He's going to roll down the line. He's going to keep it, and down he goes. Well, the Oriole defense was there. Hernandez was there. So was Chris Thalman. Thorson was there, too, for Ludington.
And Bonnesbeck from the back, too. But I think Hernandez on the outside took the pitch away in the quarterback
last week. The attack now. Cass the quarterback, and he sets the option to the right. Pitches it behind Crane. Crane picks it up back at the 5. Tries to get away from 1, he does. Tries to get away from another, he does. And he's hauled out of bounds at around the 15 by Alex Hernandez.
Boy, what a hit Smith put on the quarterback that time, and that's why the pitch was bad. Crane got, he lost 4 yards, but it could have been a lot worse. Because when he circled, he was close to about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Shortly, the final here tonight. Ludington 27 and Reed City 7. 50. And we have a pretty happy Dan Leduc, the coach of the Orioles, here right now. And Daniel, what a turnaround. It's what you needed tonight. Your line played outstanding on both sides of the football.
Yeah, we had some trouble with our offensive line and our pass protection, but we made some halftime adjustments, and it seemed to work out for us.
I thought it was just an outstanding performance.
Yeah, we definitely came to play. I mean, the kids are ready, and we played pretty good football tonight.
Reed City, you knew you had to stop the run. They were a high-scoring team, and outside of the 168-yard touchdown run by J.P. Crane, you just shut them down completely.
Yep, our defensive line really played well tonight. We really worked hard all week on our defensive ends, playing that contain, playing that option outside, and it really showed tonight.
I got to ask you, a lot of penalties especially in the second half. Were there starting to be some hard feelings out there, or was just mistakes on the part of both teams?
I think I didn't feel any hard feelings. We had a couple of personal foul penalties, but they weren't. I asked the kids what they did, and they really didn't know. And mistake-wise, we made some mistakes with our second and third units in there in the end of the ball game, and that's really where a lot of the penalties came from.
Well, the running backs tonight, Noah Laird really stood out. I think it's the first time all year that he has had any kind of running room.
Yeah, lines really opened up some holes tonight. We tried a lot of misdirection stuff tonight with our counters and our pitch dives and so on, and it really seemed to throw that Reed City defense off. Reed City likes to flow real hard toward that football, and we knew coming into this game that they like to do that, and we thought that that counter back action would fool them.
Yeah, anything that was a delay or any kind of a draw really kind of stopped their rush, because in the first quarter they were all over Meisner, loss after loss after loss. So you kind of slowed them down a little bit.
Yeah, they sure did. Nathan really didn't have a lot of time to pass, and that running game kind of opened things up for him a little bit. I don't know what his numbers were, but running wise, we're real happy with where we were at tonight. We remember back to last year. Garrett Tutton ran that for a touchdown late in the ball game on a draw play. So we knew that Reed City liked to flow real hard, and what we've been seeing this year with them, the same truth holds that fact. They like to flow hard to that football, and we just countered back the other way.
We talked about it during the span of the game. Things have been pretty tough for you. Some of the games you've just been getting blown out, but one thing has been constant: the guys have stuck together, and you've practiced well, and it paid off tonight.
Yeah, it sure did. We tell people all year that we've had good practices, and everything seems to be going well, and kids are adjusting to our new system. And like I told you before the game, is the kids know that this is a first year and hopefully a long deal for Ludington, and it's just changes that the kids are going to have to overcome, and we're doing a good job.
Next week, Orchard View, and I know for the fans in the stands that watch, I know the broadcasters, it's a broadcaster's nightmare, but Orchard View, the way they hide the football in their wing tee, as a coach down on the sidelines, do you have a hard time seeing the ball when they run that offense?
We can sometimes see what's happening in the backfield because we've got different angles. A lot of times when the quarterback keeps it, we can see him hip that football on his hip, and we're yelling our lungs out there that the quarterback's got it, or the right half's got it, or it's going left or right or whatever. But the kids just can't hear that. We're going to stick defensively with what we did tonight. Next week, we put that 53 defense in tonight, and it seemed to really work. And we'll just throw it against that wing tee and see what it does.
Chris Thalman tonight, I thought he just dominated Reed City Center. A great game for Chris tonight.
Yeah, he sure did. He's going to be a football player for us. Discipline-wise, we've got a little work on him yet, but overall, he really played a heck of a ball game tonight, and he really ate up that interior front of that Reed City line tonight.
Well, you're going to have a couple of days to savor the victory now. 3-4 on the season. Dan Leduc, and good luck getting ready for Orchard View. We'll see you next Friday.
Okay, thanks, Fred.
Again, a nice performance tonight. The Orioles win it to the tune of 27-7. We're